Aspects of leadership that I think are critical, a capacity to engage. You need to be able to engage and build a relationship with people. And part of that is about being a good listener. I think sometimes we make the mistake of thinking that our leaders have got all the answers and that all we need to do is ask and they're going to give us the latest pearl of wisdom. When in actual fact I think a lot of what leadership is about is actually listening to what people are saying and truly understanding what the issues are for them and then working with them to find solutions. So that's about the relationship building as well. As we know, healthcare needs to change to deal with the coming demands that are going to be placed on it. And through the advancement of nurse leadership and advancing nurse leaders, I think we have an opportunity to really demonstrate the knowledge and understanding that nurses bring of healthcare and of how healthcare can be delivered and the role that nurses can play in doing that. So for me, it's not just about advancing the profession of nursing as leaders, but demonstrating the critical role that nurses can make in healthcare delivery because of their innate knowledge and understanding of what the challenges are within healthcare and the sorts of solutions that are going to be available to deal with them. I think for me the thing I'm most proud of as a nurse leader is probably some of the work I did with transformational practice development and New South Wales Health. I think for me some of the most wonderful moments in my career have been when I realised that something that you've had a part in has actually empowered or touched another person. And so through that work that we did and the great people that I worked with in doing that, to have nurses come to me and say, what you have given me back is my reason for being a nurse. It was just such a wonderful thing, and to think that you had a part in that just was so satisfying. And for me that's probably something that really sticks with me about some of the things I've done during my career. And I've had quite a long career now and I've had some fantastic experiences, but that in particular is probably the one that stands out. That we need to move from talking about things in a language that is about, it's all about advancing the profession, to talking about healthcare and how the profession contributes to improving healthcare. I think that's a real role that leaders can play in doing that. I think that some of the other challenges for us as a profession is that whole language and conversation and the way we have that with other parts of healthcare. At times we tend to come from our own language and perspective, and not everybody else gets that or is particularly interested in that way of presenting it. So we need to learn to more effectively reframe and present our arguments in the way that the people to whom we are speaking want to hear it, so that they then say, oh yeah, right, that's great, oh they've given me the solution to our problems. I think that someone, I think it was Veronica this morning, mentioned about not coming to her office with a whole set of problems but come with solutions. And that's that issue of you don't just pass the monkey from one person's back to the other. But we do have ideas about solutions. We may not have the total answer, but we need to be prepared to engage in those conversations and to actually challenge each other about how we can reach some of those solutions. So I think they're probably some of the key things. So in summary, that's probably a lot about how we engage, understanding the frame and the context of those to whom we are speaking so that we actually frame it appropriately, and being able to structure our arguments in a coherent way.